Hello, everybody. It's Julie Odell, and I'm sick. I just got back yesterday or the day before from South by Southwest, and I have a crazy cold. My sinuses are all screwy, and I'm coughing a lot. So I've got tea with lots of honey, and I'm powering through. But I'm really for serious here to talk about a question that's come up a lot for me lately, the use of expletives in social media. I mean, everything that we post is put online and anybody can read it and see it. And some of us do not care, and others have like a lot more stake in it. For example, I was making fun of IHSD, and I'm sorry. I just made a glib comment to a friend on a video about how her online character doesn't swear and how I found that remarkably inauthentic. It was a glib comment, but I didn't use the word remarkably. But on further reflection, and after talking to my dad, who's seen, all my Twitter comments and South by Southwest posts online, because that was the only way he was able to keep in touch with me, really. I got home and he was like, you shouldn't swear so much on Twitter. It's kind of like that moment in The Big Lebowski where Sam Elliott says to the dude, do you have to use so many swear words? So I was a little humbled by that. And I put out a tweet to all my friends kind of asking them what they thought of using swear words or expletives or just questionable language on the internet. And everybody totally responded. I guess everyone's talking about it or thinking about it. Twitter user _VNL said it depends on how you use Twitter. I can really try hard. Oh, he said, I really try hard not to, except for the occasional WTF. But other people can get away with it all day. And that's absolutely true. I think like the acronyms, WTH or OMG or WTF are a huge gray area, actually. Zombie Shotgun, great username, said, if expletives are impassioned and not in poor taste, then they add a level of authenticity, much like in real life. Which also kind of reminds me of what Michael Pilla said. It was kind of along the same lines. Hold on, Michael, I'm looking for your comment. And I can't find it. I have too many replies. So anyway, yeah, a lot of people seem to think that there is appropriate occasional areas where you can say, what the hell, this sucks, or I can't get my damn internet connection to work, as long as it's not all the time. And Brad Waller, God bless you, he said, easy. That is the answer to the question is easy. I don't use language like that in either space. Simple, clear cut, nothing to worry about, Brad. Good on you. Now, another Adrian Crook, he wrote back with a very interesting response. Little reason to waste characters cursing. And when you see people like shortening their usernames as much as possible to get, the most out of 140 characters, I have actually removed swear words before posting a tweet, but just to save space. But that doesn't apply to all social media. But yeah, that's a very good point, Adrian. And let's see, Daku76, my good buddy, said he agrees that, impassioned occasional use is fine. However, he said, I'm pretty sure people know I've got a sailor's mouth on me at times when it feels appropriate. And that brings up another interesting question. If people know that you swear a lot and you swear a lot in real life, does it really make a difference whether or not you swear online? Let's see. Who else? Oh, Chris Sod said social media equals authenticity. If you swear at a dinner party, then you should swear on social media, excluding company or a professional blog, of course. Now, that's interesting. It kind of relates to what Doc76 said, but it kind of goes a step further. Now, here's an interesting counterpoint, Chris. If you're not swearing on your company blog, but you swear on your Twitter account, what makes you think that people aren't going to connect the two or Google your name and find you and say, whoa, I was really in love with this guy blogging for Adidas, but he's a wreck on his Twitter, and I can't really subscribe to that, and I don't know, what this person's real face is. And because most people who blog for their companies also have their own personal social media, the only choice is either keep it rather clean and family friendly, to use a euphemism, or protect all your updates and make your accounts private, which is no fun if you're trying to use Google to get some, if you're trying to use social media for SEO purposes. So that's like, yeah, it's a big problem, to put it intelligently and succinctly. My favorite response so far from user Culpa Cabana on Twitter. The key, as always, is creativity. For example, Adobe Fireworks CS4 is a useless soul-sucking affront to other useless soul-sucking things. Emoticon! Okay, this reminds me of what my sainted grandfather, may God rest his soul, used to tell me and my mother about swearing. He said, people only use foul language because they can't think of anything better to say. And you know what? I think a little creativity goes a long way in not only conveying a point better, but saving yourself from using swear words on the internet. And I think there's also another interesting point that nobody's brought up yet. There are a lot of people who use social media personally, and their big concern is my employer or whoever, my mom, gonna see that I'm, naked online or swearing online or all this crap. Yeah, you have to take that into consideration. Like, would you write this in an email to someone at your company knowing that your boss might see it? Then maybe you want to reconsider what you're putting up online in an unprotected update. The other side of the coin is, what about all the friends I have who consult? And they get a lot of their business from the internet, and they get to know people on the internet. You risk turning people off. You risk offending people. You're essentially saying, no, I don't want to do business with you, to everybody who doesn't approve of your language use. And since at this point in my life, I love money a lot more than I love personal expression, I think I'm going to, even a little bit more than I usually would, curtail my use of foul, inappropriate, scandalous language online. Which means no more bitchin', pimpin', douchebag, that kind of stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.